Hello everyone, my name is Petro and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to spot a fake Pokemon Gold compared to a genuine Pokemon Gold, or how to identify a genuine Pokemon Gold. So what I'm going to do first is show you the differences between the graphics or visually, and then of course I'll open the cartridges for you to be able to see the differences on the actual chip itself. And at the end I will put the games on the Game Boy to show you the intro and if there are any differences there. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the, actually before I even show you that, can you spot which one looks a fake or which one is the fake? To a trained eye straight away you can tell that the one on the left is a fake one because of the graphics, but again you can be deceived. You should never rely on the graphics itself. Just to let you know that here we have on the left a fake Pokemon Gold, a genuine European Pokemon Gold, and the Japanese version Pokemon Gold. So let's get started. Now the real one should look like that. So it should say on the left, if it's a European English version, it should say EUR or EUR1. Again, they are real ones. Now there is a lot of them that might have three different letters. So instead of saying EUR, they would say FRA. Like the real Pokemon Blue, they would say FRA, which means they are real ones, but they are in the French language. They're not in the English European language. And this is the information you should look. Now the difference between the Pokemon Gold European and American version, if I manage to get the Pokemon Yellow American version here, is because I don't have a gold one, but the stickers should, there's some information that has to be the same. Now actually not that one, but let me just get this one here. That should make it easier. I'm gonna get the American version of the Pokemon Crystal. So the real Pokemon Gold, the American version, would have those two stickers like the American Pokemon Crystal has. It should have the sticker with a square and E in it. So the camera comes in there, and as we can see from here, the golden circle from Nintendo is gold, but is not circle. It's like a squeezed circle, and of course the European one doesn't have the E on the left. So imagine, let's say that this is a Pokemon Gold American version. It should have those two things there. So it should have the square box with an E in it, and of course the squeezed golden circle, whereas the European one doesn't, the American one. So if I leave the gold American version on the side, now this is what the Japanese version looks like. And in Japan the Pokemon games were called Pocket Monsters, and the gold and the silver, so let me just get the silver from Japan. So the silver, so the Pokemon the Pokemon Gold and the Pokemon Silver, they look like this from the Japanese version. You can see that they have half of it is like this dark bluish color, and the other half is gray, and the Pokemon Silver is exactly the opposite. So they are not fake. That's how the Japanese versions look like. So if I get all three here, that's how they look close by. The fake one, the real European version, and the Japanese version. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it and show you how the chip looks like. And if you want to buy one of them, always check and ask the seller for the chip to send you pictures. If you can't send you pictures, personally I wouldn't advise you to buy it, or if you buy it, you are taking a risk that they might be fake, or there is a high probability that they are fake. Now one more thing that I forgot to mention here, I already took the screws off, but let me just put one back really quickly. Now the real ones will have the screws at the bottom, towards the bottom of the cartridge on the back, and it should look like this, and the fake one, you should have it in the middle, and it should look like that. There is a lot of high quality fake ones out there, but again, make sure you ask for a picture of the inside cartridge, which I'll show you now. Personally, every time I want to buy one of them, I always ask for the pictures for the cartridge, from the chip cartridge inside. Now the way to open this one is softly or politely push it down, no force. If you use force, you're gonna break it. Once you push it down, you can lift it up. And that's it pretty much. Now you can tell straight away which one is the fake. Obviously the third one. Now if I get the chips out for the original one, the original English European one, and the Japanese one, this is what they should look like. Of course, some of them will have the position of the battery slightly towards that way, and not that, but they are still real ones. But that's how the chip should look like on a real one. Now on the back, which is the most important part, is a real one would have those 4 golden boxes. So it should look like that on a European English one, and on the right, the boxes, the 4 gold boxes are in that position on the Japanese version one. So if you don't have those 4, do not buy it. Personally, I wouldn't advise anyone to buy it. If you want to buy a fake one intentionally, then of course that's your choice, but always check for those 4 golden boxes. So I'm just going to put those back really quickly. So once I put them back, is I'm gonna actually put insert them on the Game Boy Color and show you how the intro should look like, because some of them have a really good ROM inside, and you should be getting all the correct messages, and some of them don't, and you get all the wrong messages. But we should be able to find out and show you actually how a real one should look like compared to a fake one. But a lot of the times, and this one is, I know for a fact, has a high quality ROM inside, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference playing it. So I'm going to use a Game Boy Color. This specific one is modded, has a new shell, is not an original cell, and has a modded LCD screen with brightness level. So I'll take the real European version, which looks like this, set it in, and let's find out how the intro should look like. And that's it, that's how a real genuine Pokemon Gold should look like. Now I'll show you the Japanese one. Now the Japanese one should be fairly exactly the same, but the only difference is to say Pocket Monsters, and of course that would be in Japanese. Now this will need to use the blowing technique, and let's see if it worked out. Yes, it worked out. So let's see. It's exactly the same, but it should say Pocket Monsters because that's the actual name that they had when they came out in Japan. And of course it should be in Japanese. And lastly, the fake Pokemon Gold. A good quality one should be exactly the same as a European original English version, and is exactly the same, it loads the same information. So by playing this, the fake one, you can easily be deceived. So keep that in mind when buying one of these. Personally, guys, I would advise you, do not buy them from the graphics. You buy them from the graphics, there is a high possibility you'll buy a fake one. As I showed you in a previous video, you can get high quality prints such as this one. This can be put in a fake one, and you would think, or you have the impression that you are buying the real one, and the only way to tell is if you actually see the actual chip from inside. That's it pretty much, guys. If you have any questions, please do put it down in the comments below. I'll try my best to answer them. Thank you for watching the video. Do press the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and until next time, stay safe and take care.